Hi Anthony, welcome here in Oxford at Corpus Christi College. It's a great pleasure and honor to have you here at our inaugural conference of the British Daseinanalysis Institute. You are involved in the field of Dasein analysis since decades. You are such an experienced man in this field. Could you please tell us in 3 words what Dasein means?
In 3 words?
Maybe 30.
Well, Dasein was used by Martin Heidegger to describe the human being, and it's one possible approach to describing something which is ultimately ineffable, indescribable in a sense, and it's quite a good approximation, it seems to me, to what a human being is. Maybe somebody will improve on it. I mean, it's 100 years since Heidegger coined this term, and there's nothing absolute about it. Maybe somebody will come up with a better term. I hope they do. I hope that people go on inventing better terms or different terms for as long as there are human beings, because the very essence of the human being is something open, which is mysterious and can't actually be captured in one name, one description. I mean, traditionally, religiously, human beings are made in the image of God, and God is ineffable. So the image of the ineffable, if it's to be at all a true image, must itself be ineffable and therefore indescribable, indefinable.
That's excellent. Thank you so much. How do you think is Dasein analysis able to help suffering human beings?
Oh, this is a much more difficult question. It depends what you mean by Dasein's analysis. I mean, Dasein's analysis is already a reification. It's a reification of a whole lot of practice and theory, past, present, and future. And people mean all sorts of different things by it. And I don't really care about Dasein's analysis. I mean, of course I care in a sense, but I hope somebody will come up with another name. I hope that people don't go on using this name for the next 300 years or something. I hope that people will develop other names, other descriptions for what they're doing, precisely because no name, no description can capture what we're doing. So it'd be very, very dubious if in 100 years' time people were still doing Dasein's analysis. I think one would ask, hadn't they thought of anything better by now?
But do you think this thing today called Dasein analysis can help suffering people?
Well, this thing, it's not a thing, it's a number of people. It's just a question of a mixed bag of different people who use this name. And I mean, even if you go to the founders of this school, say Boss and Kondraw, they were very flawed people, did some terrible things, and but they also seem to have helped some people. And I think so it will go on. Probably other Dasein analysts, so-called, will do terrible things, and I would disagree with what they were doing and disapprove of what they were doing. But here and there are people who, I mean, for example, Uta gave an account of her work with a woman in Danielle's IFTA seminars, which is organizes from Sao Paulo, and Uta gave a beautiful description of what she was doing with this client of hers. But of course what she was doing was not orthodox Daseinanalysis anyway, but this was what made it so nice. In my experience, there are people in many schools of so-called psychotherapy, Freudian, Jungian, Dasein's analytic. Here and there's somebody who really strikes me as, this is somebody really to respect. But there's also a lot of idiots, frankly, in all the different schools, and well, one just has to use one's sensibility to decide.
Anthony,
Yes.
yeah, thank you so much for your refreshing words, and enjoy the conference.
Thank you.